Hi guys, okay, we're back.
Yeah.
Some international action out.
There is going to be some. There, yeah, a little bit.
We've had some squads out.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about England, because that is our team.
Yeah.
And then we're going to talk about the other nations as well in a different video.
Yeah.
But what do you make of the squad in general, Al?
I mean, for me, the interesting thing is he's picked two squads.
Yeah.
He's picked one for a training camp in Brighton, which is very much your up-and-coming youngsters.
Yeah, that's for the Barbarians game, I think,
which
exclusively.
I think is a really good thing. Put a squad of those guys together, see what they've got, test them against the Barbarians.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a one-off game, good opportunity
it's useful
to do
though,
it.
isn't it?
And then your full squad for the South Africa series, I think looks pretty strong.
It does. I mean, I've straight away, my overall view is, I like it. I like the youngsters he's included.
Yeah.
I think he should have rested more. Farrell, George, Itoje, do they really need to go? Well, if you want to win the series, which he clearly does a lot, I get that.
Yeah.
But in the long term, is that the best option? If one of them picks up a big injury, I just don't know.
I mean, I can see where you're coming from with Itoje and Farrell. I think Jamie George has got to prove himself again.
Yeah.
So he was pretty poor. By his standards, a pretty poor Six Nations.
He did, but he did play the Lions as well. I'm just thinking of him being fatigued. He's done a lot. He does get rotated at Saracens a bit more, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
Anyway, going through Danny Cipriani, first name on the list that is interesting.
I mean, you watch him play against Newcastle at the weekend, and he was outstanding.
Yep.
I mean, he's another George Ford when it's his day, and again, similarly, George Ford for Leicester on Saturday, outstanding.
Good stuff.
So again, when they've got front football, like we've said in the past, when they're dictating the play, when they're dictating the pace and speed of the game, well, Cipriani is world class. Well,
you said he's another George Ford. Now, I was trying to think, what's the reason he's in? Okay, is it because, now here's my theory, I think Farrell now is 12.
Yeah.
Okay, he's the starting 12. Right or wrong, it's, by default, whatever, he's our best option at 12. Which means you only really have Ford at 10.
Yeah.
So who's Ford's replacement if he's not available?
Yeah.
Is that why he's in?
You're looking at, you've got Slade around there, Lazowski.
Yeah, but again, I'm not sure, are they world-class 10s?
No, I wouldn't have thought so. No, I wouldn't have thought so.
Is that what he's looking for? Is he looking for a world-class George Ford replacement?
The only trouble is, he's the wrong side of 30, isn't he, to Cipriani? But if you're looking short-term for the World Cup, he's the best option.
I think that's it. I think there are some downsides with Cipriani, but we'll see.
Yeah.
But who else is there?
I mean,
who else has got the experience of top level rugby, if not international?
I mean, you look at Marcus Smith, and I think he's got a big question mark hanging over, depending on Harlequin's form next season.
He's so young though. I just don't think he can read anything.
Harlequin's form at the moment is in a bit free fall, isn't it? So he's got to be
better.
He's got to be quite careful next year. Whereas if they have another poor season, he might have to think about moving.
Yeah, but Cipriani, is he in there as a 10? Is he there as cover just for this tour? Is he there as a third 15? Which again I don't quite get, because you've got Watson and Daly, who can play 15 as well. I also think Jason Woodward, who's in the training squad, is potentially a better international 15 than Cipriani.
Yeah.
I can only really think he's in there as a Ford replacement.
Yeah.
But let us know any other reasons why you think he's there, what other role he might play.
Yeah, I mean, well, people have been talking about him for years, haven't they? So I think it's good. I think he deserves an opportunity.
Yeah.
He does deserve an opportunity, even if it is to go, you didn't step up and we'll shut the door on you.
Yeah.
So just to kind of stop all the speculation.
Anyway, next player I've kind of highlighted there, Nathan Earl. I thought he's a promising young player. I haven't quite seen that international promise in him. So I think he's possibly a little fortunate to be there, but a big chance for him possibly.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's good that they've selected some nines.
Yes,
outside of just Kerr and Youngs.
Well, in the Six Nations, we were saying absolutely you've got to get these guys in. Spencer and Robson were two of the guys we named who probably should come in instead of Wigglesworth, and thankfully they are there.
Yeah, and South Africa have got a wealth of of world-class scrum halves and fly halves. So actually, you need people that you can try and breed up and get through.
They've got Faf de Klerk, who I think is probably their best 9. I'm not actually sure about their 10s, to be honest. Personally, I know you like them a bit better.
Yeah.
I think they're possibly a little weak at 10.
Yeah.
But anyway, Alex Lazowski, I think, has got a lot to prove.
Yeah, me too.
Interested to see if we'll see him at 13, because I think he's looked pretty decent there when he's played there.
Yep.
Cameron Redpath, had you heard of him before this?
I'd heard of him, yes. I hadn't seen a huge amount of him, though.
Very young guy, played under 20s. I think he's played up an age group, possibly. 10 centre. Yeah. Obviously, son of Brian Redpath. He's got talent, no doubt. But is he there, cynically, to take him away from Scotland? Or is he there on merit at the moment? Because I'm not quite sure what he's done over some of the other guys to get him there.
Well, especially into the full squad, I think is a strange one.
It's an experienced one, especially when Marcus Smith has spent a lot of time with England.
Yeah, and it's still not there.
Surely they'd be the other way round.
You'd think, yeah.
But my theory is, again, I always have a theory here, why expose, if Marcus Smith is the next big thing, why expose him to South Africa now? Potentially dent his confidence.
True. Let's
play him against the Barbarians and just Redpath come along for the experience and not play.
Yeah.
I think that's what's going on.
Yeah.
Slade.
I think he deserves his place there.
Yeah.
With the guys that they're resting, by resting Joe Marchant, Jack Noel, Harry Malander, Joseph,
JJ's injured,
Tuolangi. I think he does deserve his place there.
Big opportunity.
And again, he's playing for his place in that squad for me. Yeah. He's had opportunities, not really taken them.
This is his chance. I think, well, I won't spoil it, but I think he starts at 13. I have spoiled it. I think he starts at 13.
Yeah. I haven't seen enough from Ben Teo, to be honest.
No. I think it's his massive chance for Slade to prove himself here.
Yeah.
Ben Spencer, I'm interested to see, and Ben Youngs is back.
Yep.
So that's good for him. Very strong in the 9 area.
Yeah, I think for me at the moment, I'd like to see Dan Robson get the starting shirt. I think. Give him a go, see what he does. But I think they'll go with Youngs for the experience, won't they?
We'll come to the team in a minute. Just whizzing through, Karen Dickey's got a great chance here. Hartley would have been selected. I think he should have been rested if he was fit, but he's not fit, so Karen Dickey comes in probably as a number 2. I think he's got potential. And then he's taken 3 young back row. Yeah,
I was going to go second row first.
Oh, go on then.
I like the inclusion of Johnny Hill.
Okay,
from Exeter. I've seen him play a few times this season. He has, for me, he's been up there as the standout lock in the Premiership this year.
Yeah.
Real breakthrough.
No, absolutely right.
He's a bit more athletic, good at the line out.
Yeah, and I think he's overtaken a couple of guys in that pecking order as well in the England squad for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Good call there. Tom Curry, Ben Earl and Jack Willis were 3 guys we'd name-checked in our previous couple of videos. So it's great to see actually they're thinking along the same lines. I think Ben Earl I think should be there, and he is there, which is great. Jack Willis had all the hallmarks of being a top quality 6. They're all very young. I'm not sure how much they're going to get exposed to playing South Africa, but they're there on merit. They have the talent.
Yeah, definitely. I think the back row is looking actually relatively exciting.
It is.
With the guys that they've chosen, it is looking quite exciting.
Although, no Don Armand.
No.
And I was amazed. I was genuinely amazed with that, because I think he was good when he came on for England in the Six Nations. I think he's played well this year. He's that tough 6 that I think they need.
He's another ball carrier as well, which I think they need. We've said it a few times, haven't we?
They clearly don't like him. Eddie Jones clearly does not like something about his game. We're not sure what it is.
Haircut?
I don't know. He says it's carrying in the tight, but I think he's quite decent in the tight. He's very strong. He can force his way over from short range. He's very good at that. So he clearly doesn't like the guy, just period. I don't know if he's like borrowed his lawnmower and not giving it back. I've no idea.
Well, he might not be very good in the squad. They might not fit in that well. It's tricky. It's funny to see how he keeps doing things right but still doesn't get selected.
Comment below what you guys think it is that Eddie Jones does not like about Don Armand.
I'm going for his hair.
Okay, that's the closest we've got. Brad Shields is in.
Good call.
We think so. Well, we've said this in the last 2 videos. We think he should be in. And I completely get the argument that he hasn't proven himself in England. He has not.
No.
But England's back row were rubbish in the Six Nations. Let's not beat about the
bush. Chris Robshaw.
Yeah, minus Chris Robshaw. But I generally think he could be top quality 6 and cover 8.
Yeah.
And England are a bit desperate.
Yeah.
If there was a dearth of riches there, then sure, you leave him out, you let him prove himself. But I think it is that kind of a bit desperate, really.
Yeah. I mean,
I think it's worth a look.
don't captain the most successful franchise in New Zealand at the moment without being quality.
Yeah.
The talent that New Zealand have got at their disposal.
I believe he is quality.
I think he'll be a real asset.
He hasn't played international, but I think he's got everything that would make him successful in an English side.
Yeah. Yeah,
very
definitely.
tough, very dogged. He's got good skills. He's quick. He's strong. He's a good leader.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
When he plays the style of rugby that England looks like they were trying to play, that kind of Southern Hemisphere, chuck the ball around a bit, he's been ingrained in that for years, so I think he'd be a real asset.
I think so. I would like Don Armand in as well, probably at the expense of one of the youngsters, actually.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying him over Don Armand,
no,
but we like him.
Yeah, definitely.
Sinclair's back, which is good. Vunipola is back, although not fully Billy, he's not fully fit.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he'll start or come on, but he's kind of the only out-and-out 8 there. Obviously minus Sam Simmons, but I can't see Sam Simmons starting against.
I just think whichever way round they play it, they're in a win-win situation because you have Sam Simmons to come on and make an impact with 20-30 to go with his extra pace, his defence. But if you go the other way round, you've got Billy to come on with the physicality.
The downside is if he picks up another injury.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was thinking, is it better to leave him for a pre-season? But Billy, like his brother Mako, they like playing. They're not good. Definitely. They're not good trainers. They want to play.
Yeah.
So I think it is the right thing to take him. Mako, I think, should have been rested.
Me too.
I don't get that.
He's still got another big couple of games for Saracens to come potentially with the semi-finals and final if they get through, obviously.
Anyway, so we mentioned Jack Willis.
Yeah.
So let's go for it. What team would you have to face South Africa? Hit me a front row.
I think I'd go same row. I'd go Mako, Jamie George, Sinclair. I think you've probably gone the same, haven't you?
Yeah, I've gone the same, absolutely. Genge, I think we need to see Genge come on at Loosehead.
Yeah.
And Cowan Dickey is definitely going to come on and have an impact.
Yeah. Go second rows for you?
Yeah, I think you go Launchbury or Toje.
Yeah, me too.
Nice and simple. Who's on the bench for the second row? It's an interesting one. Is it
Johnny Hill?
Is it Hill? Yeah, no, it's a good call.
I think I'd go just to see what he's got. I'd like to see what he's got.
And he's a big physical specimen against South Africa. Maybe he's the guy to come off the bench.
And good in the line-out. We haven't got many jumpers in that line-out, in the pack, I don't think. No. So that'd be a good option.
Good call. What's your back row?
I think you'd go for the settled back row for me.
Which is?
I'd go Rob Shaw at 6.
Yeah.
7's tricky.
Well, okay.
7's tricky, but 8 you go Billy. I think
you start Billy,
Simmons
but he's going to have to come off.
Yeah.
I would start Simmons at 7.
Okay.
I would
Interesting.
Because I think we need to give him a go at 7.
Yeah.
Plus, who else are you going to play? It's going to be a youngster.
Would you not go Shields at 7?
You could do that, but he's a better 6.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you could do that.
It's tricky, isn't it? Back row is still...
It is tricky.
I mean, you nail on 2 out of the 3, don't you, again?
But they need to take a risk. They need to take a risk somewhere because they need to find out some 7s.
Yeah, definitely.
So, I think Shields will be in the squad. I think he'll be on the bench at least. Billy's going to come off, so Simmons will probably go to 8. So maybe Simmons doesn't start for that reason.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It is interesting. Backline.
Well, you go 9-10.
Okay. I think you go Youngs forward.
Yeah,
for sure. I think I'll just rattle through the whole lot. Why not?
Yeah.
Youngs with Robson to come on.
Good call. Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy with that.
Okay. Ford with Cipriani to come on.
Yep.
Okay. Farrell and Slade in the centre with T.O. as backup.
Yep.
Daly May wings. Brown at 15.
Yeah.
Anyone different there?
I don't know. I think they'll go George Ford the first game. I'd like to see them take a risk and go Cipriani. I think to give George Ford a bit of a kick up the arse, really, more than anything.
Yeah. He needs competition.
Actually, George, come on.
Sure.
We want to see the best from you.
Yeah.
Here's your competition. You go and prove why you should be first choice.
Because we've seen Ford go off and Farrell go to 10. It's not really worked last few games.
No.
So I'd like to see Farrell stay at 12 and Cipriani come on for Ford if necessary.
Yeah.
And then maybe T.O. come on at 13.
Yeah.
Mix it up that way possibly.
The only area I'm slightly concerned is, from watching some of the Super Rugby this year, is the South African teams are building some very, very massive forwards. I think their pack will be huge and athletic.
Yeah,
more especially in the front row. I think they're going to have a tough time in the front row.
South Africa are going to be good. Let's finish on South Africa here. You know, they're at home. They're building, like you said. They're not going to be worse than they were last couple of years.
No.
They've got a new coach, so they got that bounce. And they're starting to pick their overseas players back again, which is going to make them stronger. So I can only see South Africa being as good as they've been in the last couple of years.
And it's something that we've said before, isn't it? That actually the world rugby in general is a better place when South Africa are playing well. And I think everybody wants to see them really turn up and give England a run for their money in this series.
South Africa, they're favourites. They're favourites for me. They're at home. They don't lose much at home. Certainly their winning rate against England at home is brilliant. Eddie Jones is after another bit of history. Whether he should rest more players, comment below. But they're after the series win, England.
Definitely.
I think it's 50-50 there, because there's a few unknowns, absolutely. Okay, guys, that's it from us. Let us know what you think. Are England going to win? What's England's starting lineup? You know, how's it going to go?
Tough call.
Absolutely. Until next time, we'll see you then.